Cats in the background again, of course. Connection's apparently bad again, so I'm sorry if you guys are buffering. Well, one sec. Alright, what is going on, dudes? Welcome back to another episode of Ranked Seasons. And while I was kind of taking a break, I guess, for a little bit, I did a lot of different things and found myself with a bunch of new players. As you can see, my new ace is now the finest Jacob deGrom. I'm not really the happiest that I got him because I already had Scherzer and Snell, but I did manage to get Jacob deGrom from one of the packs, one of the finest packs. And so, as you can tell by the title, Christian Yelich is in left field this game. He's going to be making the debut. This is, as far as stats go, this is the best card you can get overall. I'm just trying to find him. Where's Yelich? Here he is. So, these are the stats. They're insane. Power is better against righties, but contact is better against lefties. 90 fielding, 78 speed. Just all around, this is probably the best, finest card you'll find, maybe besides Betts. But he will be making the debut. I also have some other debuts planned. I will not mention their names yet, but yeah, let's play some ranked seasons. We're on the wild card race, so this might get a little difficult. Yeah, so if you guys want more ranked seasons episodes, definitely make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would highly recommend doing that. Where the fuck are our players? So on a little bit of a side note, if you catch me like going like this a lot, like looking to the side, it's because my fucking cat takes the longest baths ever. It's because a winter storm is literally about to start, and I'm a little nervous, to be honest. So if you see me like trying to peek out the window, I might actually just turn the light on. Hold on one sec, so I can actually like see what the hell's going on. Because once this storm starts, I want to know what the hell is happening. People are still on the highway? What the fuck? Okay, so the light is on. Still can't really see what's happening. So he's got a decent team. So Yelich will be batting third. I actually decided to put Brett. I kind of tweaked the lineup a little bit. He has Robinson, Rendon. He has the live series Yelich, Turner, Baez, Blackman, Molina, and Bregman. So he's got a decent team. A lot of live series players. So, and who's on the mound for me? Scherzer. Okay. So I'm sure deGrom will make the debut at some point, and I'll probably make a video on that. For bronze, he has a good team. Not gonna lie. If he spent real life money to get that, that's shame on him. I don't like players like that who just rip packs and get good players that actually play in the game. Oh my. Schwarber, make the play. Thank you. He was going to second. He's out of his mind. My God. Scherzer I've always found to dominate for the most part. I can't really remember a game where Scherzer wasn't doing well. So I hope you guys like that postseason build team thing. If you guys want more of those, like where I just like build a team based around a certain category, definitely let me know. That's gonna get down. Are you serious? One of the cheapest hits I've ever seen. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna be making the thumbnail as I'm streaming. Genius idea. He is taking the lead over there. I see that. Keep my eye on you. That's a bad curveball. I wasn't expecting it, thank goodness. I'm actually not trying to control the runners. I'm actually trying to... How is that not turned? I'm trying to actually fool the batters by like my difference in my deliveries. Sometimes I'll go from the regular windup, sometimes I'll go from the slide step, and it'll just completely confuse everybody. I found it really does work though if you just keep mixing up your timing with how you release the ball. So that's why I do it. I'm not really worried about fucking Rendon on first base. So Yelich will get up this inning, and who does he have on the mound? Bumgarner? I can't say that I've really faced Bumgarner a lot. Wow, that is a rainbow. So Canva actually has a new home menu layout thing. It looks really weird. Not gonna lie. 3-1 to Trout. He has not really thrown a lot of strikes. Thought I was gonna dip a little more inside. Alright, Trout.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Gotta find a good pitch to hit. That's a good pitch to hit. Find the gap. That's going to the gap. That's a triple. Thank God that didn't bounce over. That's a bad throw in. Oh, no. Stay there. Stay there. You can always tell by the camera angle. Like, if it, like, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but you can always tell when it's going to be a bad throw. So Trout with the leadoff triple. Let's see if Brett can cash him in. It's a good slider. But yeah, like I said, I can't really say I've faced Bumgarner a lot in this game. He's got that tricky windup. He's just trying to get me to swing at these sliders. I'm guessing heat. I gotta sit on it. Yep. I don't know if that's deep enough. He doesn't get a running start. That's a bad throw anyways. Alright. Well, Brett does, I guess, the bare minimum. And here's Yelich. First at bat. I have not used him yet. Fucking grounds out. Damn it. It's kind of hard, I guess. Crap. Well. Nothing done in the first at bat. I'm sure that'll change, though. That was crushed. Get out, ball. You have got to be kidding me. That was probably like 396. Literally right in front of the wall. My God. He was on that. Sneak a heater by him. We do take the lead, though.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Scherzer's curveball is working this game, so I'm going to stick with that.
Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Just checking to see if this storm is starting. We're supposed to get a lot of snow, and if the power goes out, I'm going to be pissed. I don't expect that happening, but never know. He almost beat that out. Shit, sorry, making a thumbnail.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Get that Trout. He'll get there.
He gets there and makes.
That's why I like having Trout in the outfield. Or, well, yeah, obviously in the outfield, but in center field in particular, because they usually have to run the most. And Trout is the fastest.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Molina swings and
Nice
misses.
pitch.
He's in trouble now
Let's
behind
throw it
0-2.
again.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty slides.
Make the play.
That's exactly what that was right there.
Nice. Another good inning from Scherzer. All right, Harper. Let's get some more runs. Can't win this game 1-0.
Breaking ball's in for a strike.
I was on that.
I like that he used
What the fuck?
curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you
Oh,
can get
let
it
that hit you.
over the
That
plate
is-
on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
How do you avoid that?
Soft liner to
Not
the
gonna
right
lie, I
side.
didn't even mean to swing at that.
And this will be put away easily for
That's
the
probably why it was hit so weak.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh my god, what am I swinging at?
One out, nobody on.
Although, to be honest, if I was on that, maybe something could have happened. Realmuto does not have very good stats against lefties, which is kind of weird. He's got good stats against righties.
Sliced hard on
You
the
have
ground.
got... Who is at first base?
Step on first for the out.
Is that Rendon? That is Rendon. That's probably why. Rendon is actually a good fielder. Fuck!
Trying to make something happen with
Schwarber, may you hit a bomb? That was at his face.
I
I wouldn't be shocked if he's a little dizzy. Fuck.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Alright, Schwarber.
Takes a pass.
Damn it.
Misses. That's strike two.
I'm timing these up. I'm just missing them.
Here with 2 men out.
I was up at his face again.
And it's up to
He's throwing a lot of high pitches, whether it's a curve, a slider, or a fastball.
I guarantee you something.
What the heck? Why did I swing at that? Well, somehow it's still 1-0, although it should be...
The former first rounder Alex Bregman.
I should have more runs.
To begin the third inning in this one. And that's
pitch.
cut on and missed 0-1.
Seems to not be on these off-speed pitches. And if he is, he's barely on them. Let's get an up and in fastball. Completely trip him up.
Fastball
There we go.
swung on and missed for the first out.
That is what I am talking
In
about.
the box, Madison Bumgarner.
Gotta be careful to him. Bumgarner can actually hit.
Tough slider down low.
Completely
for
fair.
a
That's
strike.
probably the one advantage to having Bumgarner on your team. Is that he is a legitimate 9-hole hitter.
Takes a curveball right on the corner.
So I'm not fucking around. Gotta treat him like a normal hitter.
Right there. Gotta look
Sit
for
down,
something up.
fucking
Might have to
Bumgarner.
tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Madison Bumgarner is out number 2 here in the third
Get
inning.
there, Trout.
Trout
Nice.
has the
Another good
rebound.
inning
He makes
from
it
Scherzer. What else is
battle
new?
in the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here.
All right, so we got the 2. Oh, I know. It goes, I think,
Davis.
Davis, pitcher, and then, fucking, what's his name? Trout. Wow. This is my first game. I mean, I did play a little bit this morning, but not really much.
And he struck him out.
Crap. These are shitty at bats, not gonna lie.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Alright, Scherzer. Get something started.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he's really getting
Was I not on
the better
that?
of him now. It's strike 2.
Crap.
We're seeing
Bumgarner is tricky to hit.
groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight.
Oh my God.
And mechanically,
Okay.
he looks really consistent.
Trout, please do something.
Racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Scherzer becomes out number 2 this inning.
What?
High pop-up.
I was under that?
Rendon has
Ugh.
the play.
That
And
sucks.
that's the third out. In now is Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip.
So this is...
First
This guy's the
offering
only
on
hit of the
way.
game. For him, I think.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I'm afraid to throw a fastball because I'm not really afraid. But it's just he's been early on everything. Like So,
Sliders in for a strike.
although he was
I
on
know he
that,
got
yeah, I'll
swing
sneak a
and miss
fastball
right
up.
there, but that was a hittable
This has to be
location
a
to really
little
good
bit
hitter.
up.
I don't know
Nice.
if he gets those back if he continues
Okay.
to miss in those spots.
Count
Drop a
even at
curveball.
2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run
Damn it.
full now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position
I almost
player
got
go
that
to the
call.
mound, it's going to be in a situation like this.
Nice
Get him
pitch.
to
That's a
relax
perfect
little
spot.
bit, focus on
Probably
the
would have been a
mechanics,
ball,
and get that
but
fastball back in the zone. Can't
it's in a
allow this guy
tricky
to fall.
location.
So he
That made him
sets him
swing.
down swinging. Anthony Rendon becomes the first out of the inning.
He is completely fooled when I throw this
Swung
curveball.
on and missed. Strike one.
This has to be a little inside.
And that's inside.
Not that
off
inside,
the plate
but
with the
it's good
fastball.
enough.
It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed.
He's
1-2
timing all these
now.
up, too. So I just gotta not leave them all in the zone, and I'll be good. Nice pitch. Damn it. He has full confidence in his curveball, too.
Strike three on a
Schwarber.
pitch in the dirt. Up
Good.
with it, Schwarber.
Dude, this dude is going to second base every time there's a freaking drop third strike.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It's this live series Yelich.
Tight here with the first pitch
He's more of a
fastball.
contact
It's
hitter
1-0.
than anything. Better against lefties. So I don't really have to worry about him. He has timed up every single changeup I've thrown.
The 1-1.
So I don't really think I have to worry about him as far as
Strike two, swinging.
hitting a
Yeah, right there,
home
it's
run.
tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in
Damn.
twice,
This curve is
it looks
working.
like a foot outside.
How many strikeouts does Scherzer have?
First will indeed get it.
Specifically with the curveball, it's been a lot. Okay, let's get something going. Fucking, I hate these games where it's a frickin' pitcher's duel.
Comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces
I'm
out
not
there.
swinging at
Ball
that,
one.
buddy. Damn it. Must have been just early. Yep. Fucking knew it.
The 1-1
Come on,
home.
Brett. I moved you up in the lineup for a reason. There you go.
Into
How
center
did he even
field.
hit that?
Line drive base
That was
hit.
up and in. Yeah, Brett's finally showing his immortal self,
Christian
I
Yelich,
think.
0 for 1
All right,
here
Yelich.
in this one. Fastball
I want
in
Yelich to
there,
at least get a
ball
base
strike.
hit in the debut. I'm not expecting him to go yard.
Off the plate and
He has
in,
thrown.
it's a ball and a strike.
Every slider he's thrown has been high.
Nibbled the corner there, but missed.
What was
2-1.
that?
Brett on at
I'm
first,
confused.
Nobody out.
I'm not one of those crazy stealing people. 3-1 to Yelich.
Wells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you want
That is crushed!
This ball's hammered to deep center
Yelich
field. Back at
hits
the
a
wall,
moonshot
and
in the
it's
debut.
gone.
Wow.
So here's the cleanup hitter.
All right.
Pierce. He
That's
flew
what you
out
do with a
his fastball.
fastball right down the middle. I've got good,
He gets hit with the fastball.
have a good feeling about that Yelich, man.
Guess the game plan from the offensive
He's gonna be good.
standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts.
Probably be in the lineup
Precipitation at
till
plate
the end of the
early
game.
goings of this game.
Like the end of the
They've got
game's
lead looking for
era,
that.
I should
Throw on
say.
at first, so a good comeback
Which
there.
is,
He gets the first
it's ending
out
very
of the
soon
inning.
because we're at just about the end of January,
On the way.
or towards the end of January.
This
Damn it,
is
Harper.
skied into short left center.
And
Yelich
19 is
under it.
probably coming out around
Brings it in
March.
for the second out of the inning.
Should be around there.
Ready for another chance.
I thought that was the third out.
Realmuto. He got on top of one.
All right, Realmuto.
Ground out victim last time.
Why
Takes
did
a
I
fastball
not
on the
swing at
inside
that?
corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton.
He's not a power
This
hitter
guy's
in this
looking to do
case.
damage.
He's not good against lefties.
High in the air out to center
That would have been
field.
pretty funny if
Moving
he went
under
yard
with
there
Bregman.
and just completely shut me up.
That retires the side.
But it didn't happen. But Yelich goes yard in the debut.
He'll start off the fifth in this one.
So Scherzer's getting some insurance runs from his offense, which is good.
In the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the
So if you guys are wondering how I'm getting all these finest players, there are a lot of different ways to get them.
First offering on its way.
Some of them are timed, but right now, if you want to get a finest player. I don't know if you still get that free finest pack where it's guaranteed you get a finest player. I don't know if you can still just get a pack for free. I think that was only a monthly thing. I'm pretty sure. But the ways I got finest players was through monthly timed contracts, or not contracts, programs. Like I believe if you got 100% of the contract, or I keep saying contracts, programs done in December, you get a free finest player. I believe in November, but I didn't do that one. I really should have. There's one for January, and it really helps if you pre-order. That was a hittable pitch. It helps if you pre-order MLB The Show 19 because then you get that Bryce Harper. That 90. That was a terrible swing. But you get that Harper, and he has a challenge in January, December. I don't know about November. I don't know if the pre-order was out by then. But there's a certain challenge in both of those months, and if you get that challenge done, you get 60% of that program done. And that'll definitely help. And then once you get 100%, you get a free finest player. And it's guaranteed you get one. It's not like those weird packs where you might get a gold player. How many times has Chris Davis grounded into the shift? Too many.
At the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line toward the gap in
Scherzer on the board? Scherzer's on the board. That was a nice hit. That was a simple line drive to left field. That could actually make the difference this inning because now Trout's gonna. He's walking Trout. Walking Immortal for an Immortal. Interesting. He's walking Brett for Yelich? I'm very confused. I am so... He walked both of my Immortals for a finest player. And it worked! Oh my god, I'm retarded. How did that just work? He just... Wow, that was... Jesus. That's bad. That's really bad on my part. I can't believe he just got away with that. I feel like Trout does that on purpose. So Bumgarner's not a diamond? I thought he still was. I guess I have not been paying attention. He took Bumgarner out? What? Alright. I guess he wants offense, which I can't blame him. Because he is down 3-0. How do you take that?
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That was the weirdest strategy I've ever seen last inning. Walking two Immortals to face a finest player. Then I fucking pop it up. The weirdest strategy ever. And then the weirdest part about that is that it worked. Jeez. Well, I mean, Yelich is already off the hook for having a good debut. If he had a grand slam or some kind of crazy double or triple there, would have been a great debut, but he's already having a good debut. You know, that was right down the frickin' middle. But yeah, if you had a moonshot in your debut, I think it's a pretty, that's good to me. So Scherzer, he's only given up that hit to Rendon in the first, and that's been about it. I mean, if you look at his averages, you put a lefty in against Steve Pearce.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Steve Pearce. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power.
Steve Pearce is probably never leaving the 4 spot. I'm just throwing that out there. Unless they get Immortal Babe Ruth, which I probably will not. Or any Immortal.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Bregman.
I missed that?
Looks it into
I gotta
his
see
glove,
this.
and there's one gone.
I missed that.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2
Fuck!
on the afternoon so far.
Wow.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman.
Man, I'm having crappy swings with Bryce Harper. I should have taken that to left field.
Harper is set down on the first pitch he's seen. And Seager starts him with a strike.
All right, Real Muto. It's been oddly quiet. I know he's only had to face lefties. But see, that's a hittable pitch. Fuck.
Well, the play's
Oh.
been made, and that retires the side. In now is Anthony Rendon. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Okay. I'm not even getting the bullpen warming up. Scherzer is completely fine. Had 57 pitches through 6.
They could certainly use that right now.
And I mean, he's only given up 1 hit. 2 hits.
Into center field, line drive base
Every time I freaking say
So
something.
it's an inning-opening single
Something
to
happens.
kick off their half of the 7th.
Alright, that's no biggie.
Ready once again.
That is completely fine. Plus, not really any speed.
Not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Wait, was that Rendon again?
Now a swing and a miss.
That was. Rendon has both hits in the game.
Strike one.
These
What
are
a
the
di-
moments
what
in
a
the game
jerk.
that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss.
It's a big
right
out.
Here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Alright, Yelich is not doing anything.
This will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box.
Yeah, he was not he was not expecting a fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but
Nice
his
pitch.
fastball is still coming out of
Even
his
though he
hand
timed that up,
with
that was a good
plenty
pitch.
on it.
It was a good location.
And the 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now at the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is taken outside for ball 1.
Checking
Rendon leads
about
on
the
first with a
windshield
pair of outs
wipers
in the inning.
on my car because I had to make sure to put those up
Through it, it's 1-1.
because
You know, they finally
it's a
get
good
the
idea.
leadoff
So
runner on. It would be
if
sad to watch him
if you guys
lose
ever
this
have like any
opportunity.
kind of snow storm kind of thing,
Two strikes to
like
count.
freezing rain and shit, and you have a car, nice pitch.
Strike him out.
Put your windshield wipers like sticking up, like so they're like not connected to like the window of the car because
In the home half of the 7th.
fuck. Because what's it called? You probably get more ice on your
1-1
windshield
to Schwarber.
wipers if you keep it stuck to the car. That way you won't really have to worry about cleaning it off as much.
Ball in 2 strikes here.
Or you won't have to worry about your windshield wipers getting stuck. That too.
And he turns this one around high and deep.
I don't
to
think that's
center
going
field.
anywhere.
Bregman racing back to the
Nah, I had a feeling.
But the left fielder calls him off.
I didn't think that was going anywhere at first
That's the first out of the inning.
because I thought I got a little jam. That should have went to right field. Must have just missed that.
Missed with a
Let's
slider.
swing it at that. Yeah, I did, back to like the finest programs. So you can do, that
And he
was
swings here
a,
and sends one in the air, deep down the
was a
right
hanger.
field line. And that's gonna
Would've
wind
been
up
gone if I
making
timed that.
just
I got
a
so
bit
excited.
foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bounce it to the left side. Turner's
2 hittable
got it.
pitches.
Throw on
2
the
hittable
outside,
pitches that
score at
don't,
5-3 on the putout, though it
fuck.
looked more like
Anyway.
a 6-3 ground ball.
So you can do those timed monthly missions. That was one of the only ways you could get finest players. You could buy the packs, obviously there's that, but the packs that are available aren't the guaranteed ones. They're the ones that can either give you a gold player or a finest player. Kind of stupid in my opinion, but you could also buy them off the market. That's kind of a cheap way to do it. But there are some challenges. You have to beat all 30 MLB teams against the CPU on a certain difficulty for each one. So you can do that, then that'll give you a free, like a guaranteed finest player. You can, if you win 50 Battle Royale games, which I just finished today, and that's how I got to Grom, you get a free finest player. And as soon as you get to 3 finest players, you actually get another finest player. You get Josh Hader, who's a reliever.
was a defender first
Uh,
and foremost. You can't say that
so,
anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a
and
really,
as you're progressing
really
through
nice
that finest
defensive player.
program, you will get packs that might, that might get you a finest player. It'll give you the packs. He's going to second. I was about to say. But, as you progress in the program, it'll give you those packs that either give you a gold player or a finest player, so you'll have more of a chance to... Please go foul. You're kidding me. That's the cheapest home run I've ever seen. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's get the bullpen going. My god. I didn't even think cheapies were possible here. Well, Chris Young, I've used that card. I used that card last episode. He's only good against lefties. Now, he's decent against righties, but Chris Young, actually, he does have that clutch factor, too, so I gotta be careful. Nice pitch. It's exactly where that needs to be. I'm throwing that again. It's too good of a pitch not to throw again. Nice. That's a perfect spot. Perfect spot. Scherzer's got 11 strikeouts.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have a feeling that if... That was kind of close. I had a feeling if Scherzer only had a fastball and a curveball against this guy, we would be fine. Because he is completely fooled on the curveball. Who's he got out of the... Oh my god, why? I hate Dylan Betances. Hate him. He's absolutely nasty. I mean, I don't hate him in real life because I'm a fucking Yankee fan. In this game, he's nasty. I used him in a Battle Royale run. It didn't seem like anyone could hit him. Well, good job, Trout. Oh, I should have went. I should have went to second. He took a really weird route, then spun around, then threw a wild throw. Is he not Is he not holding him on? I don't think he is. Nice. If that was a good throw, he probably would have been done, but I would take that. Well, moved him over. Where is he going? Going back to the dugout. Alright, Yelich with another RBI opportunity. I was going to swing at that, but then I just let it go.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there.
This is a true test. He's facing Betances. Damn it, Yelich! Although that may be deep enough. I don't think it is. Yeah, I would have been dead. I would have been dead. Well, besides the home run, Yelich has 2 pop-ups, and those were hittable pitches. Fuck. I mean, in all fairness, it is Betances. So, can't really forget about that. He's got the nastiest knuckle curve, slurve, and the heater. And that cutter that he throws every once in a while. Pierce has got to drive this run in.
1 and 2, here it comes.
What the hell was that? I feel like this guy's trying to throw upstairs curveballs. Such crappy fucking... God, fuck. Well, I'm going to keep Scherzer in. And if any base runners get on, we're going to go to the bullpen. Because Scherzer's been doing fine. He's been pitching well. Why would I take him out? He only had that one mistake to Bregman. Which is a cheap home run, by the way.
First pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
First task is to get Rendon out, because he has 2 hits. He's kind of been like that annoying little bug in the order. Yeah, get out of here.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. Could really use
Gotta
a
use
run here over the three.
gotta utilize this curveball. I can't speak today.
Breaking
Yeah,
ball
he
cut
is.
on and missed for the first
I,
strike.
I literally, I feel like I would have been okay in this game just throwing curveballs. Seriously, he has not been. Well, he was on that one, but he has not had any good swings on a curveball. I don't think Bregman's home run was on a curveball. Okay, last test is Yelich. How awkward.
So far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
He doesn't have any hits though.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Throw out the same pitch. He's not expecting a heater. He's probably sitting curveball now.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
One and two to Yelich. If we could end this with a strikeout of Yelich, that would be great. Oh, that was in the zone. Wow.
And this should do it.
Little lucky there, but that should do it.
Here's
All right.
makes the catch and the ball game is over.
So Scherzer obviously gets player of the game. That was good. So Yelich in the debut, 1 for 4. You know, wait, 1 for 4. Oh yeah, he grounded out the first time. I forgot about that. But Trout goes 2 for 3. But Yelich in the debut, you know, 2-run shot. Probably could have done something with the bases loaded and with the guy on third. But it's not really much of a hitting game. But Scherzer dominated on the mound, 12 strikeouts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Ranked Seasons. If you guys want to see more, definitely make sure to leave a like. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I was one level away from going diamond. So that's also great. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.